Thank you. Silence.
Hi, Nicole. Straight center back here. We're raising hand, if you can see. Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Since you won for Big Little Lies, how good of a liar are you in real life, and what kind of lies would you really forgive?
What kind of lies?
How good of a liar are you, first of all?
I don't think I'm that good of a liar. I think, I don't know, you'd have to ask my mum, I suppose. It was probably better when I was a teenager. But I think now it's, you know, I'm in a position where I'm in a place in my life where I get to sort of speak my truth and speak how I feel. And what was the other question?
What kind of lies would you forgive?
I find my mum always said when I was little, and she didn't like the word lie because she felt it was too strong, because a lot of times when children tell things that aren't true or change stories, there's a reason, and so a lot of times it's because of fear. So I think, you know, I'm sorry to answer it so seriously, but I'm in a kind of serious mood because I'm playing a serious character right now, so anyway.
Hello and congratulations. Regarding the movement Time's Up and all what's happening in the industry, what do you think of what fellow male actors are doing? Do you think it's enough? Do you think they should stand up more for women?
Should
they stand up more and support more women?
I mean, I think what we're doing now is we're trying to all work together to instigate change, and I keep saying that. And I've said before, I've worked for UN Women, which my primary cause at UN Women was to eradicate violence against women, and I've been doing that for 2 decades. And so right now, for the voices of the voiceless to be heard, it's an incredible time. Can everyone do more? Absolutely. So.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Oh, great. You know, at a moment like this, you are very generous in thanking your castmates and your husband and your family. Are you able to look inside and give yourself credit for what you've done to get to this place? Hard work, your choice of spirit, you know, are you able to look inside yourself and, you know, pat yourself on the back?
I try to. It's not really my forte. But I think I just feel very privileged to be given the opportunity to do what I do. And I was told when I was young, if you have a passion, you have something that you love, what an incredible gift in life, because so many people don't have that. So I feel unbelievably grateful that I found my calling, and it really feels like that. And a lot of times with acting, it's so much not about me or you as an actor. It's about the group, and it's why I always try to acknowledge all of the people in my life and also who I work with, because that's the nature of this business. It's not a singular business. It really isn't, and I don't even like the word business, because for me, it comes from within. It is an art form. I cherish it and I love it, and I'm just grateful that it's something that I get to do. So.
Hi, Nicole. Congratulations, right here.
Thank
Hi, I'm
you.
Taylor with New York
Hi.
Magazine.
Hi.
Now, we know that your husband is no stranger to television.
Yes.
Would you ever consider even giving him maybe a little cameo on Big Little Lies or any of your screen projects, or is that just a no?
You'd have to ask him. He is out there. He's my biggest supporter. I'm so fortunate to have such an incredible partner in life. And any chance I can, I will acknowledge what he does, because he really is so kind, and I don't think that having a cameo in one of my projects would interest him, to be honest. But I sleep with him.
Nicole, about halfway back here on the aisle, Scott Hoover with Elle magazine.
Yes, hi.
Can you talk about a female performance? It's been such a great year of female performances,
Yeah.
but is there a female performance that really has inspired you, one that you look to and kind of take some extra strength from watching?
I mean, you look at Frances McDormand, you look at Saoirse, you look at this, you look at Margot Robbie right now, amazing performance, fantastic work. But I wanted to acknowledge also the women that have come before me who are still vibrant and working in my speech. That was important to me, and there's so many of them. There's Helen Mirren, there's so many. But I just love that we're employed, that we're working, and that is happening right now. So there's not one singular performance. I mean, I watch actors and actresses, and I learn so much still, so much every time I watch performances. And they can be performances I've seen 3 or 4 times. I mean, I look back at the greats and Ingrid Bergman and Vivian Leigh and Jean Moreau and Anna Magnani, all of them, I'm just like, oh. So I'm a fan as well, you know, and this is what I do. And so I just love seeing other people having the opportunity, because there's also, and Sam said this beautifully, and so did William Macy when he said, there's so many struggling actors out there. And the other thing I love to tell actors is you are one role away from this. That's the great thing about this journey and this life as an actor. You are actually just one role away from it. And that gives people hope, and I love to be able to do that. Thank you.